Watch today in the Music Day program. It means that I have to be cool for other people. This is like our own brand. This is more of a harmonious music than me showing my alter ego. These are my aesthetics. I like fashion pictures. It is very important what different people see in our music. Hello, this is Andrei Korin and I am Marie Cheba, and we invite you to spend this day with us. Marie Cheba adheres to an intuitive approach to creativity, experiments with sound, and does not stick to any standards or rules. The guys combine a variety of styles with a mix of vocal and speech effects, creating an individual sound design and their own sound architecture. In 2018, Marie Cheba presented a new mini-album titled I'm Listening. It consists of 4 songs, and each of them was created with the participation of a number of different sound producers. Before was Marie Cheba. It was a joint production project with Yevhen Stupka, but after a while Zhenya went to the US and I had to create my own project. Then I met Andrei and he offered me to rename this project to Marie Cheba. A lot of people knew me thanks to this project, so I did not want to leave such a large amount of work unknown. So it was the beginning of our new music program. Our project consists of a great group of new musicians, and I would have to admit that now we focus on playing mainly electronic and acoustic music. In fact, this has already become our personal brand name. We create intellectual music. It is a special genre, but at the same time it is difficult for the mass consumer to accept, because people are used to listening to certain simple musical forms with very simple words and very simple melodies. But our aim is to transcend the borders of the usual patterns of thinking when composing our music. In other words, I don't want to think, I just need to compose some kind of happy music. If you respect the world and respect yourself, then you do not impose your thoughts and some kind of heavy or profound information on other people. This is exactly ecology, that is, living in harmony with the world. Music for us is not only the desire for our songs to be aired on all radio stations. We're happy that our group exists and are very grateful to those who listen to our music. I write songs only for a select audience, but if someone has a special mood, they want to hear themselves or hear emotion from their heart, then I will advise them to listen to this honest music. I set a goal for myself. If I write such cool songs, it means I have to be cool for other people. After all, what else can I do? I meditate, I go in for yoga, I do not eat meat, I do not smoke, and I do not drink alcohol. And this is very important for me. And when I produce music from such a thinking process, a listener hears it. This is quite another message. This is more a kind of harmonious music than a demonstration of my alter ego. As for me, ecology is the thing that I see in the behavior of Masha and other musicians whom I love. I see how a person is in general. If he or she thinks correctly, does not have any negative thoughts, that is, he or she does not bring bad things into the world, then this person carries and conveys to others beneficial information and positive energy.
Тогда этот человек, значит, несет эту же информацию, эту же энергию.
Orange or powdery? Powdery. To give or receive gifts. Give horn or hooves? Hooves. IP or LP? LP. Listen to or smell? I would have to say smell. Rules or arbitrariness? Arbitrariness. Hear yourself or others? Both. Lavender or Melissa? Lavender. Who makes high-quality trip-hop in Ukraine? I listen to music of Pyatnitsa, Babkin, Sansei, Jamala, Anuka, Mannequin, Boombox, and Okean Elzy. There are also young musicians who surprise me very much. For example, Alona, a very cool girl. And then Ptashnik, a very cool and interesting guy from Lviv. Masha. Who inspires you now? My gurus. Masha. Europe or the US? The whole world. Europe. Do you have a tattoo? Yes. Yes, I do. A house or an apartment? A house. Portishead or garbage? Portishead. What is the soundtrack of your life?
Я не помню, как он называется. Это
I do not remember the title of this movie. It seems to me it is Palermo shooting. I like the main soundtrack.
Если вы найдете, будет супер. Вам очень понравится.
At this moment, we have two programs, acoustic and electronic. Sometimes we combine them and play separately. These music programs are multifunctional. We made an acoustic program together with Misha Wolf. Misha has his own handmade musical instruments. These are gusli, this is a daiva, jiva, a guitar remade into a sitar. That is, there are a lot of sounds mixed into one. There are Indian musical motives and motives of other ethnos. We do not play only Ukrainian folk music or Indian folk music. This is the author's music in backing acoustics and is played on handmade instruments. This music completely differs from other styles. Of course, we have not yet presented it to the general public, but when we played for some people, they were pleasantly surprised. It was some kind of an amazing revelation for them. They had never heard or seen it before, so they experienced great joy from participating and listening to this novelty in music. I want to add some words about not to see and not to hear. In this case, this is true because Misha made his own instrument that has its special sounding. This is the same as if I made a new camera and equipped it with absolutely new visual effects. Therefore, the acoustics it produces is really voluminous, very deep, and I would have to say the most honest and virtuous. This album is dedicated to Andrei. In principle, I write the songs about him, and I want to continue to do this my entire life, because it is important to have interchange. But if you listen to songs that were written during 2 years, you will understand what period we were going through and what feelings and emotions I experienced. So my feelings inspired us to create a final track titled I'm Listening, which became the title of our album. This is the point of balance in a relationship with a dearly beloved. Because if you do not hear yourself, when you don't know who you are, what you are, why you exist, what is your strength and weakness, how to protect yourself, and how to present yourself, you can find an answer in my songs. First of all, every loving person should learn to listen to himself or herself. And after you will learn to hear yourself, you will hear your beloved, and you will exist as an integrated whole. The text is unclear. The song is so calm and lyrical. This is sung by Marie Cheba. It seems to me that she is in love with someone, or it is devoted to her husband. I think that it would be difficult to dance to this song because it is so slow. The song is about feelings. The title of the song, You and I, speaks for itself. The main idea of the song is to support each other. I think that young people should listen to as many such songs as possible. We live in an era of free and independent people. It seems to me that the vocalist is a good person. This is a sad, calm song about love, feelings, and parting. It sounds very cool in combination with her voice. Her voice is beautiful. I give it 10 points out of 12. 11 points out of 12. 10 points out of 12. I think she lacks self-confidence. We recorded a whole album of electronic music. We made it together with Sasha Cherepanov. This music will convey quite different moods. While earlier we created a trip-hop lounge, everything was very melancholic, light and background-like. Now I am quite different and convey quite different emotions.
Родился клип очень интересно.
We created the musical video in a very interesting way. 2 years ago, we decided to make a video with the participation of two actors, Nadia Mecher and Max Drozd. We saw only a video with their participation, but we imagined their love story. We wanted to combine this video with another video where I played, but there were so many beautiful shots with these actors, so we couldn't cut any of them from the video. We shot a beautiful video, scored it, and went to a studio. At that time, I couldn't shoot a good video. It was the second time in my life when I made a music video. We made shots, and after that we understood that we lacked something. So one day, 8 months later, almost 9 months later, the musical video was ready. We asked our friends, makeup artists and hairdresser to help us. Stop, don't say that everything went that well. It wasn't so easy. It was like this. We have a hairstylist. Andrei Shvidky is also a creative man, and hair is like a creative canvas for him. After he had done my hair, he said, "Masha, look how straight I cut your hair." I looked into a mirror and saw the straightest line of my hair. I said, I must play in a music video. I called Andrei and said to him, we need to shoot a video. I have such beautiful bangs on my forehead. I will not shoot it. Why not? Because Sia has already shot such a video. I said, I'm not Sia. This is quite different. I have nothing in common with her. This is my hair, and it is very beautiful. I will not shoot it. It was the first time when a clip maker denied us. After that, we decided to make a video, but it wasn't for a clip. We decided to shoot a video with the participation of the stylist and the makeup artist. It was like a portfolio for them. We were shooting how they do their work, and as a result, we saw this image. Masha saw the image and said, let's involve me in this video. We started to shoot and gathered enough material for a full-length video. During shooting, one idea came to me that we hadn't removed the masters out of the shot because it contained all of this hair, hands, hairspray and scissors. We created an illusion of higher forces, and after we had created the character, we understood like the archetypal image of a woman of fate would be relevant in most music videos. It was Masha's vision, but my vision was quite different. What was your vision? I understood it was very beautiful. It was my aesthetics, because I like these fashion pictures. It is very important what different people see in our music.
Sing
Thank you for spending this day with us. Andrei Korin and Mari Cheba were with you today. Listen to cool music, make a cool project, believe in Ukrainian musicians, and come to see us in the Korin studio.
Пока.